Dr. Warner, you are looking at a guy who failed biology twice. I'm a science idiot. What is a hydrostatic test?
The lungs are placed in water. If a significant portion of the lungs float, it means they had been inflated, as was the case here.
So this means the fetus took a breath.
Yes.
Dr. Warner, will you define post-mortem putrefaction for me?
It describes the series of changes that occur to tissue after death.
Those changes include the formation of gases, such as mercaptans and hydrogen sulfide, right?
Yes.
Let me ask this. After your initial hydrostatic test, did you deflate the lungs, reinflate them, and then repeat the test to expel any gases that may have been present due to decomposition?
Performing the test twice is often misleading.
So you probably didn't do it then?
Objection. I'm sure there are plenty of tests the doctor did not perform, none of which are relevant.
Overruled. The witness may answer the question.
I did not perform the test a second time.
Okay. You were probably busy that day.
Your
That's
Honor,
understandable.
Let's keep up the pace, Mr. Langen.
Is it possible the expansion of the lungs could be attributed to post-mortem putrefaction?
It is possible, but there were other factors.
Assume you're right, though, and the fetus took a breath. Dr. Warner, tell me, for a baby to be considered born, it has to be completely expelled from the uterus. Am I right?
Yes.
Is it possible a fetus can take a breath while partially expelled, but die before it is fully expelled?
Yes, it is possible.
Is there any way to determine when the breath was taken, assuming it was taken to begin with?
Short of eyewitness testimony, no.
But we don't have that. Thank you, Dr. Warner. You've been very patient with my ignorance.
Detective, what a surprise.
Don't say anything. Please, start harassing my client. I'd love a mistrial.
Trevor, leave us alone for a bit, please.
I'm going to waste my breath and strongly advise against it. Anything you say is going right to the DA.
Just a few minutes.
I was waiting at the restaurant, and all I could think was, she's with him. She's with him right now, and they're laughing at me.
Not very rational thoughts.
Objection.
Put a question mark on it, Mr. Langen.
In your estimation, as a psychiatrist, were your thoughts those of a rational person?
No. I can only describe it as a textbook total break with reality. And then suddenly I was running across the park, finding her and acting solely on these powerful emotions that I could not control.
Can you characterize your state of mind during that time?
It was as if I was possessed or being controlled by someone else. I look back now, and I can't believe what I've done to the woman I love. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No further questions.
People are entering into evidence the people's for,
Defense has no knowledge of this evidence
which
from
my
discovery.
detectives only just
Knock
brought
it
to
off.
me.
Bring that over here.
This evidence was not made available in discovery. It can't be presented.
This is an extraneous matter, not material to the charge. The people had no duty to tender it upon discovery.
I'm letting it in, assuming Miss Cabot convinces me it's relevant.
Request a recess to confer with my client.
So what, you can advise him to lie?
He's on the stand, and he's staying there. Step back.
If your wife was having an affair with yet another man.
Objection, that is totally irrelevant.
I think we both know it's not, Your Honor.
Speak for yourself, Miss Cabot. Prove relevance quickly or move on.